I don't think it's going to focus for me, but you guys can get the idea. This is a big spider. Whoa. He's super cool looking. I wish it had focus. That'd be really neat. Good morning. We woke up at 5 o'clock today so that we could leave at sunrise. But our hang is not sliding like it did last night. So the rope isn't pulling the bags up anymore. And if the rope isn't pulling the bags up, that means it's also not pulling that stick down, which then means we cannot remove the stick, which means we cannot release the bags. So we're waiting to see if maybe the sun can make things more dry, and then maybe there will be less friction, and then maybe the ropes will pull up the bags. Hey, I'm here with camera shy Indy, and we're here to talk about how we got the bear hang down, which we finally got it down. But did not work out nicely.
Really annoying.
So Indy mostly got it down. It was, team effort and a little bit of luck on the cable end of things. But like I said, that bag did not want to be lifted. The cable did not want to slide. But Indy tied a bigger stick lower so that she could basically hang on it.
Just put my full weight on it. Thankfully, it didn't actually break the paracord, though. So
that's what I was worried about. Yeah.
All good now.
Because if the paracord snapped at the wrong spot, then our bags were just hanging up there. But we were able to get the stick down, and then we couldn't undo the knot from the stick because there's too much tension on both sides. And I tried to break the stick in the middle where the knot was so you could undo it. And then it didn't work. And then I tried to whittle away at it, and that didn't work. And then Indy was just trying to untangle it because the bags had spun a little bit. And then we saw that somehow the cable came out of the carabiner. And once it's out of the carabiner, there's nothing stopping it from going down. So then we let it come down. That was a very stupid morning. And now 4 hours after we wake up, we get to leave. And it's only 9 o'clock. So we still have all day. Normally we would have had a good 6 to 8 hours. 6 to 8 miles done by now. But that's okay. We get started at 9. There we got Virginia. And back there is West Virginia. And I only just learned, it doesn't say anything on the AWOL guide, not that I saw, but this part of the AT is kind of straddling the West Virginia and Virginia borderline. And then at a certain point, it'll break off when it goes downhill. Right now we're kind of following the ridge line for a few miles, and then it'll branch off and go downhill into Virginia. But if you stay left, it's the Allegheny Trail. That's a big trail in West Virginia. And then if you took that, you'd be going straight into West Virginia. So learned that talking to a day hiker passing through today. And so that was a neat conversation. Learning a bit more about the trail. There it is. Someone told me that these are the borderline. They mark the border for West Virginia and Virginia. So technically, everything to the left of the trail is West Virginia. And on the trail and over is Virginia. Which is a little unfortunate in terms of the statistics of the trail for West Virginia. The trail statistics say only 4 miles of it is in West Virginia. But this kind of counts. So there's a big stretch here before the Allegheny Trail, where West Virginia gets no credit. That's not fair. It's like, it's right there. It's right there. That's West Virginia. So anyway, I didn't realize that. So maybe some of you are learning as well. Hey y'all, what looks prettier to you? West Virginia? Ooh. Or Virginia? Dom dee dee dom doo doo, hiking to the... Oh, anybody need a new shoe? Just one. If you're missing a left shoe, this one's for you. Dee dee dum dum dee dee doo. Oh no, he flew away. Whoa. Another red-tailed hawk. Hey, wait a minute. What's that? Whoa, it's the other pair. Whoa, the other part of the pair. That's the right shoe. Amazing. There's a whole set out here. Yeah, normally I would pack these things out, but we got 4 or 5 days until our next stop, so I didn't want to carry them that much. So I hope someone else is able to do it. Can you guys hear that? Like a jet? That is so cool. I heard a jet earlier today. Must be doing some training or something happening. But it's a cloudy day, so I think they're above the clouds. But they're so loud. I love that. It takes you out of the nature, but I think it's really cool. I enjoy awesome things. Like the sound and the power of them is certainly awesome. I don't think you can see them on here. Darn. That was so cute. There was a deer, a fawn, and just hopping ahead of the herd. Just hopping in the woods. And then she looks up and sees me and is like, whoa. Oh, what do I do? And then slowly another really dark brown deer, really dark brown, came up behind her and then saw me and that one was also like jumping around, looking like just like being playful. And then another one behind that came and saw me, and then the fawn ran backwards to the 2 bigger dark brown guys. And then another baby fawn showed up behind everyone. And one of the brown ones took off, went backwards away from me a little bit, and then ran across the trail. They ran that way somewhere. And then they all took off. And that was really neat. That was fun to just stand there and watch and see what happened. I tried to get my phone out, but it was too late. Technically in the video, they're running across the trail as I'm videoing at the beginning, but I don't think you can see it in there. That would be too far away. here's the Allegheny Trail. Check it out. The Allegheny Trail is a partnership between the U.S. Forest Service, the West Virginia Scenic Trail Association, the state of West Virginia, and private landowners. It's a 330-mile long trail that runs south from the Mason-Dixon line to the Appalachian Trail, which is right here. Enjoy. And it's a yellow blaze. I've never seen a yellow blaze. That's so cool. Now it goes back there, and it goes over that, down the felled tree, and a little bit left. But if you look, it's just like, you can't really see it. It's like very faint, a little trail there. Compared to that, look at how obvious the Appalachian Trail is. It's ridiculous. Look how obvious that trail is. That looks like so much fun. I think that is in my future. I'm feeling it. I feel like I want to do that. It's only like a month. Easy. It's a month. Heyo, Hawk Talk, coming at ya. Let's see, this one I don't have figured out super clear, but I'm just gonna give it a go. Because it's come up 3 times. Once from myself, once from the book I'm listening to, and once from a person at the Woods Hole I was talking with, completely unprovoked. Said it, said the exact same thing. So it's about like accepting truths about yourself. And so the example in my book is from, it's called Fear, from Thich Nhat Hanh, which is a Vietnamese Buddhist who, I think he's still alive, but he's getting old. But he's written 30 to 50 books about, I guess, general life stuff and his understanding, and he has both a Buddhist and Christian background, and he has a place called Plum Village somewhere in France, which is where he's been living for a long time outside of Vietnam. But anyway, that's the book I'm reading, and he talks about this example of people they hide from the truth. So the example is, oh no, this isn't from that book, I'm sorry. This is from, I can't remember his name now. But I'm listening to some life coach course audios while I'm out here. And he brought it up. He said it. And so anyway, in one of those audios. So he said, people like to hide, I guess, from the truth so they can live in a, I guess, false sense of a happy reality. These are my own words, saying it how I can think about it. So the example he gave was very basic. Is if you go up to someone who is everyone basically would consider a fat person, then you go up to them and you say, hey man, wow, you're looking really good. And you say it with complete authenticity. There's no blaze. I have 2 different paths. There's this path, goes along the river, and then there's this path. I assume I have to go up, but I don't know. We got these orange ties. I'm not sure. Maybe this is going to go nowhere. Hold on. Hawk Talk to be continued. Right over there. Can't see it through the camera, but there's someone's backyard. You can kind of hear them talking on the phone. So that's just interesting. To have your AT basically part of your backyard. It's getting dark, and it's raining, almost raining. Hard to tell. We got about maybe 20 minutes left before we need headlamps. And we got more than that to hike, unfortunately. It would have been nice if we started earlier. We'd be where we want to be before dark. But that's what happens. What was nice is there was like 3 people camping at the shelter that we were camping at, except they put up tents and we're on the ridge where they could see the view. And we met up with them. There was a shelter we went past and we made dinner there. And all 3 of them were there, a couple and a separate hiker. They're both doing section hikes. And that was, really good company. It was fun. We spent a whole hour there cooking and eating and having good chats. So that happened because we left late. So that was nice.